Well, hello there. Hi. Welcome to Darcy's channel. That's stupid, don't use that. Okay, how about now? Are we alone? I think we're alone now. I think we're alone now. No, that didn't pop into anybody else's head, just me. The cheese stands alone. Okay, anyway. Nice to see you all, even though I find that so weird when people say that because I can't see you, but you can see me. And I'm not even looking at myself because it weirds me out. I keep I'm looking over here, and then I'm looking over here, then I'm up here, and I just, it's easier this way. StitchMan doesn't like it. He's like, what are you doing? You're messing up my whole system. But you know what? This is what works for me. So we're going with it. Okay. So, progress. I don't think I really got very far, if anything, from the last time I showed you my witch. But I'll show her to you. Here she is. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Big bosoms. She looks like me. Anyway. I can't remember if I got anything done on her since the last time I showed her anything. I'm sure the StitchMan will put in here she was last time, blah, blah, blah. So, we'll see. I don't think so, though. Anyway, I haven't really spent a whole lot of time on her because what I really wanted to focus on, because I wanted it up the beginning of September, but that's come and gone, was my little kitty cat. And here he is. My autumn cat. I did not iron this, by the way. No, I don't. Who's got time for that? Not me. So this guy, he's coming along pretty good. I just have the leaves left to do, and they go all around him like this, and then I can frame him, and he'll be fully finished, and then I can put him up. Yeah. I don't like how this leaf turned out. Whatever. It's all a learning curve, right? It's what we're going with anyway. So, I have a question for you folks. StitchMan was telling me that some people keep their orts and then do something with them. But I'm trying to figure out what on earth you would do with a jar of orts. We have an ort jar. Here it is. Isn't it cute? That's my mom's. Her old sewing dish or something. Anyway, I thought it was cute, so we kept it. And we currently have our orts in here. But what are we going to do with them? I told StitchMan last night, I said, we should take the whole thing out and spread it over like a canvas and then shellac it and then just put it on the wall as art. I mean, what do you guys do with them? I don't know. I'm curious though. I really want to know. So tell me. I have my old lady coffee cup today with me. Coffee's cold already. Great. It's even got a lipstick stain on it. I have my Fall Vibes scarf on and my old man sweater. Complete the look. It's my day off today. All of the kids are in school. God bless. For real. The littlest one, Dylan, obviously you guys know Dylan. He started preschool, so for 2 days a week. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, he's off at preschool now. What? Hallelujah. I love my kids, don't get me wrong. But you remember the last time I was on here? They were Mom, just everywhere. What are you doing? Ooh. Anyway, so none of that today. Just blissfully quiet. And StitchMan is actually upstairs working. So all 4 children are out of my hair today. Bless. Okay, I'm actually gonna go heat up my coffee and I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. So good morning. Is it morning still? Yeah, we're gonna call it morning. Good morning from my front porch. Again, in a slightly different location out here. I don't like filming in the same spots that StitchMan does because my spots are prettier. His are boring. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Honey, I love you. It's a little too hot now. Okay. What else about floss? Floss? Stitching is what I meant. I need a recommendation for like the sparkliest. Okay, I'm a crow. I am like a crow. I get attracted to like anything like ooh shiny or ooh sparkly or bright colors or whatever. So I need a recommendation on like the prettiest, sparkliest, shiniest needle minder that you could possibly find. And the more outrageously sparkly shiny it is, the better. Also, my favorite colors are pink and yellow. So bonus if it's one of those or both. Anyway. What else can I think of? I had stuff written down, believe it or not, but I don't remember where I wrote it. So I don't know. I have my little jar of cashews here for energy because obviously my energy dips, right? Like, can't you tell? I'm a super low energy person. I'm not. That's why I drink umpteen million cups of coffee a day and 2 rock stars and pre-workout. I save pre-workout though before I go to work. I don't use it for working out. I mean, I do use it for working out if I'm gonna go do like a vigorous workout, but most of the time I just use it before work because my work is really physical. Right? Anybody that's a caregiver or in healthcare or a nurse or anything like that, you know, you get it, girl, you get it. I'm sure teachers could benefit from it too. Check it out. Pre-workout. Energy for days. Sweet Jesus. Anyway. You know, somebody told me once that I was weird. I don't know why. I totally know why, and I love it. I love that I'm weird. Whatever. Deal with it. Okay. What else stitching related can I talk about? I want more stuff. And we don't have these like local needle shop places. Is that what you guys call them? There's like none here in Fredericton. I think there is in New Brunswick. I believe I've heard people talk about it on different floss tubes, that there's one like Moncton, I believe, but with the pandemic right now, it's a little, I mean, we were doing really good. I mean, we were doing like probably better than most places, and we were really fortunate that way. But the last weekend we had like a whole bunch of new cases and it kind of just exploded, and it's making me nervous that it's going to be in the schools. The school just started, and so Ethan's birthday is next week, and we've had a birthday party planned for this weekend for a while, and he already sent out his invitations, and then this big blow up with COVID happened again, like another outbreak here just this past weekend. So now we're like, we might have to cancel it, and he's like heartbroken. And I know there's so many people that are going through this and have gone through this over the past couple of years, but I just feel bad for my little man, you know? Like, he was only going to have a few people over, and he was going to have a sleepover with 2 of them. But I mean, if it were me sending my child to someone else's house for a party this weekend, I don't know that I would be comfortable doing that, and I don't want to put other parents in that situation where they have to make that decision. So I don't know if they call about it or something. I might have to just cancel it. I'm rambling on and on and on. This is not stitching related, so I'm sorry about that. Oh yes, right, the shops, that's what I was talking about. I don't feel comfortable traveling even within our province right now, but we could probably, is there like an online version of that shop? I don't even know what it's called. I don't know what it's called. So New Brunswick, if anybody has any suggestions for a local shop that sells like stitching related happiness, can you just send the link my way? Maybe on Instagram. Instagram's probably the best way to reach me, because I don't have a YouTube channel. I just mooch off of StitchMan's. So here we are. It's fine. It's fine. He mooches off of me for stuff too. Like, happiness. That got dark. Just kidding. Anyway, okay, moving on. I don't know what else I can say. There's a sunflower pattern, you guys, that I really want to do. Let me see if I can find it on here. StitchMan can cut this part out until I can find where my little happy stitch pattern is. Oh, I did a job interview on the phone today, and yeah, I know it was on the phone, but I still was like, if I don't like put makeup on and do my hair, I'm gonna feel like I just rolled out of bed and I'm not gonna feel prepared. So I do have my hair done and my makeup done again, and I was like, perfect opportunity to film part of the Flosstube, right? Like, why not? Also, StitchMan was on my case again. Oh, one thing I did want to talk to you guys about. Have you seen these little tattoos that are like, I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. How cute is this? Look. What? I've been wanting a tattoo for so long, and then I discovered these. Like, I don't know if you can see that. Maybe I'll just get StitchMan to like import a photo in so that you can see it really well. But it's like, it's a tattoo of a rose, but it's needlework. It's stitched. I love that. Love it. And there's another one. Look, look, look. Look how beautiful that is. I want one. That's so cool. Wait, I think I have one more. No, that's an actual stitching pattern. Hang on. Oh. But that is so cool. So cool. Have any of you, like, do you know anyone with a tattoo like that? Like, stitched? It looks like it's stitched right into your skin. Like, it's just cool. I still don't see my pattern that I'm looking for. I did forget. Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. Look! Isn't that pretty? It's like a watercolor sunflower. Did I talk about this last time? I don't remember. Anyway, watercolor sunflower in stitching. It's stunning. I love it. And this one too. I'm sure you guys have seen this. What's this from? This one's from Light Unicorn Designs on Etsy. It's so beautiful. Look at that. Like, oh, it's so cool. I usually don't like things that have to do with like death, which is obviously what a skull is, but I just think it's so pretty. Anyway, so I'll get StitchMan. If you can't see those, if they don't show up very nicely, then I'll just get StitchMan to like pop those in. Oh, there's a Quaker Moon one. Quaker Moon by Bent Creek. Adorable. I'll get him to pop that one in too, because you'll just see them so much better. Yeah. So, I don't know what else has happened. I feel like it's been for absolutely ever since the last time I did this, because I skipped StitchMan's last one because we were, well, he said we were just being lazy, but that's not the case, you guys. We weren't lazy, yeah. We were busy. There's a big difference. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay? We also had my oldest son's birthday since the last time we spoke. And we did it like rock and roll theme, because he's like, well, he's more into metal, not really rock and roll. He's not like he does like the Beatles, but he's not like Beatles rock and roll. He's like Metallica, like that kind of stuff, rock and roll. So like metal rock and roll, metal rock, hard rock. Just call it metal, whatever, thrash metal. I'm rambling a lot. We have Halloween costumes picked out for the kids, for the 2 younger kids. I don't know if Preston's going out or not. He said, no, last few years he hasn't wanted to go out, but he did say that he might go out with a couple of his friends, and his friends want to dress up as characters from Stranger Things, which, okay, I like Stranger Things too, but boring costumes, unless you want like dress up as one of the Demogorgons or something. That'd be kind of cool. Something like that. And so Dylan is going to be Sheriff Woody, of course. And Ethan just came up with like this scary looking costume, because he, like, up until now, he's just wanted to be like a superhero, but he's a little older now. And I was trying to convince him to do something like really scary, and then I was like, wait a minute, we don't actually want to scare other children, especially Dylan. So I was like, let's tone it back a little bit. And he got a mask, and Dylan just thinks it's funny, so whatever. We'll take pictures and post them on social media, I'm sure. We always do. We're those parents, you know, like, look how cute my kid is. As I sit here talking about my children. Anyway. So, question about this guy. Like, I don't know if I necessarily want to just put this in a frame and put it on the wall. Like, what can I do with this? What other project could I do with this little guy? Because he's so cute. Because if he goes in the wall, he's going to be seasonal, right? Like, he's autumny, autumniness, whatever. So, is there something else I could do with him? Like, he's too small to make a little cushion. Like, these little leaves are going to be all here. I think there's some here and some here. But, I mean, I can put them on the wall. I don't want every single one of my projects that I finish to be something that we put on the wall. I want other fun things. And, you know what else I want to find is really small, skinny patterns to do bookmarks, because I am forever looking for bookmarks. I love bookmarks, and I also hate buying bookmarks. I think it's silly, but I don't like dog earing my pages either. So I really want to find some cute quick little things that I can do up for bookmarks, and maybe I could give them as presents. Oh, that was what else I wanted to ask everybody about was, do you do up stitchings as gifts for people? Like, and if you do you like frame it and give it? Like, I'm talking like Christmas, I'm thinking out a little bit. But do you frame it so that they can hang it? Do you make them purses? Like a tote bag? Or do you, like, what do you do? I saw D's 20 Stitches. They did like, they made this little, it was a stitching, but then they made it into a little turtle for a gift for like a mini human. So, like, to cuddle. And it was adorable, but I can't sew. So there's that. I really want to learn how to sew, but the sewing machine that I had was my mom's from like when she passed away. I took some of her stuff from her apartment, and I was like, oh sweet, I'll take this sewing machine and I'll teach myself how to sew. Girl, I don't know what or how she used that thing, but it did not work. And I don't, oh, a bunch of squirrels just ran by. It's like me, squirrel. Anyway. Yeah, so I don't know if it was me. I don't think it was me. I think it's just a really old, shitty sewing machine. So I don't know if there's like a cheapy little beginner one that I could find that's easy to use, but like sewing would be like, it would be fun, I think. And I know a lot of you guys do much more than just stitching. You do sewing. I've seen, I think some of you do quilting. A lot of you do knitting, which I like to pretend that I can knit, but it's really only like I can knit in like flat straight lines. I can knit and I can purl, and that's it. That's as far as I can go. So I can make blankets and I can make scarves. That's it. But my mother-in-law, Mill, if you will, makes socks. So, and she keeps us stocked in socks. I don't have to worry about that. I'm not going to even attempt because they're beautiful and I don't have the patience for that. But like hats, I would love to make beanies or things like that. So any suggestions for sewing machines, how to knit tutorials? Like if you guys have tutorials, please tell me and I'll watch your stuff, because I don't know why I'm just scared to like dive into anything more than just a flat blanket or scarf. Anyway, I think it would be fun though. I mean, I honestly, I wish that I could just, you know, don't we all wish we could just sit and learn new crafting skills all the time? And that's how what our lives are. I mean, that would be amazing. And I know some of you are actually either have a side hustle or are making your living at doing these things, which, like, I'm so happy for you. That just makes my heart so full and happy that people get to do the things that they love on a daily basis and get acknowledged, rewarded, and paid for that. That's special. Sorry to get all sentimental and gross on you, but it is what it is. Okay. I'm not normally like a touchy-feely kind of person. Like when we're out in public, sometimes like StitchMan will reach over to try to grab my hand, and I'm like, the heck do you think you are? Oh, my hand. Ew. Public displays of affection? No, thank you. But I love him. And I just feel like, well, I'll hold his hand. Calm down. I will. He's my love. He's pretty cute. I don't know what it is about public displays of affection. Kisses in public? Forget it. Although, no, never mind. Cut that. I don't know. Anyway, what else? I could feel like I could sit here forever and talk to you guys today. I had nowhere to be. Nothing to do. Oh, so I know a few of you guys have done like book recommendations, which thank you. That's awesome. I love reading when I have the time to do it in between all my other things that I love to do. But I have, within, I would say, not that long, not even like the past year, like it's been within the past 6 months probably, that I have really truly discovered the podcast. Hallelujah. Praise. Well, I don't know, whatever deity you praise. I love the podcast. I think I will start giving my recommendations for a podcast, which the one that I've been listening to most recently, I'm just in love. And I don't know about you guys, or if you know this or have figured this out about me. I'm a huge feminist. And like everyone in our family is a feminist, because I truly don't believe you have to be female to be a feminist. And I'm like wholeheartedly raising my sons to be feminist, and StitchMan is totally feminist too. Like we wouldn't be together if he wasn't. So anyway, the podcast is called Financial Feminist, her first 100K, and it's by money expert Tori Dunlap. Let me read you that. So the podcast that I'm most recently listening to is The Financial Feminist, her first 100K, by money expert Tori Dunlap. And I love her. I'm about, how many episodes in am I? I'm on episode, like just starting episode 6. And she has guests on the show, and she speaks just on her own as well. And she's a wealth of knowledge, and she's amazing, and she's funny, and she is like a no bullshit kind of personality, which I love. And she gets to the point. A few other podcasts, maybe I should save them. I should save and do a different podcast suggestion each time. So I'll wait. But I've been really into like the financial, like I thought StitchMan was right there like watching me. It's making me weirded out now. Darcy! No, okay. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying. Anyway, I've been really into the financial, like trying to financial independence and fire movement, and it's really, really interesting to me. So that's where my new passion is, beyond stitching, reading, kids, career hunting, that kind of thing. I've been doing, we've been keeping really busy lately, like really busy. We had so many plans for this summer, and they just the summer just went, you know what I mean? So, plans for stitching. So, I want to work on my witch again. This lovely gal right here. I don't know what I'm going to do with her either. She might just end up being like something we put on the wall for like Halloween decoration. Yeah, that might be fine for her. I like that idea. But I'm going to need like a Christmas project soon. And I'm going to need, I would love to do something like sparkly, with sparkly floss or something for New Year's. Like that would be really fun. I wonder if I'm sure something like that exists. I just gotta look for it. Maybe I'll just create something out of my head. Just kidding, I'm not that expert. I can't do that. I like to think that I can. I do some drawings. I can draw something. Like draw it on the fabric and then stitch over it. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay, anyway. I feel like StitchMan's not going to use like even half of this footage. I'm just rambling. Like just rambling, you know? So my camera cut off at some point, and I don't really know where. But anyway, I was just kind of filming my exit anyways. So, and I also had to turn my phone back around to make sure it was working properly. Now I'm like, whoa. Anyway, so I want to thank you for allowing me to be part of your day and letting me steal a little piece of StitchMan's, video, and it's part of your time. And thank you. Be happy, be kind, drink coffee. Namaste. All the good vibes, all the good feelings. See you next time.